My tips work. My interview tips work. I did an interview recently and your girl got the call. I got the job. And all I did was the exact same thing that I told you to do. The same tips that I gave you guys in my previous video. I used those tips. I used them at my interview and I got the job. So I know that they work. So if you have an interview coming up, you can check out my previous video. Or if you just want to sharpen up your skills, you can check that video out. But anyways, this is going to be a new adventure for me. It's a new journey. And definitely I am going to take you guys along. I'm going to be starting my new job tomorrow. Tomorrow it will be my first day, so we will see how that goes. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Journey with Shav. I'm Journey Shav, all that good stuff. So today I started a new job and it's not like a complete change. For me, it's just finally using the money that I spent studying to make me some money. Right, but it was a bit strange, it was a bit uncomfortable, but it's the end of the day and it wasn't too bad. Right? I'm really looking forward to the knowledge and the experience that I will gain from this. I'm a bit nervous about, learning the inner workings of the job and this industry. I did not take any lunch with me yesterday on day one, but today is day two and I'm taking my lunch. So let's talk about what's in my bag. So I have my green juice that is spinach, cucumber, celery, and ginger. I have my little thermos and that is spearmint tea. Beside that is my breakfast, which is a protein smoothie. And then this here is my lunch, quinoa rice and brown stew chicken. Underneath is my vegetables, which unfortunately I forgot to show you guys, but that's it for my lunch bag. I hope I have a good day. So it has officially been 2 weeks since I started this new job and I have been so busy, guys. I haven't been able to do the daily updates, but let's have a little chat. Right, so 2 weeks into the job, so I'm still fairly new, but it's not bad so far. So just for context, my previous job was at a call center, so that's what I'm going to really be using to tell you the difference and what's happening with this job. Right, so firstly, this job, the lunchtime, let's get started there. The lunchtime here is 1 hour. My previous lunchtime was half an hour, and because of that I got into the habit of eating so fast that I actually developed some stomach issues. That's pretty much okay now, but it happened. No reason to shy away from it. All right, so let's continue. And a call center, it's a really strict environment because it's paperless and you can't have your phone around. So I became so accustomed to that like I was here at work last week and I was speaking to my supervisor. It wasn't a meeting or anything, just a casual conversation, and my phone was ringing, and guys, I felt so uncomfortable. It wasn't ringing, it was vibrating. I felt so uncomfortable. The phone was there vibrating and I did not answer it. She literally had to say to me, answer your phone, right? And it's just because I'm so call center cultured to not use my phone, to just be zoned in 100%. It felt a bit weird to me, but that is something that I really like, especially like if you have any emergencies or anything that's happening at home, you can answer your phone and step away. As long as you don't have a customer, you can step away and answer the phone. I really appreciate that. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the job itself. So the job itself, it's really maintaining order. That's one of the main things about it. Assisting clients to get whatever information they need. So it really requires me to be armed with information which I'm not fully armed as yet because I'm still fairly new, but I'm learning as I go along. And the staff here is great, they're really helpful. It also includes helping co-workers and other employees to get the things that they need to get their jobs done. So you really have to know where everything is, know who to call if something is needed. So it's really a knowing job. But it's not so bad. And yes, every job does have ups and downs, because honestly there are things about this job that I don't find too favorable, but it's nothing that makes me say that I regret coming to work here, nothing like that. But everything will have its challenges. And one thing that I can say though, coming from a call center environment, it it it, it has given me so much discipline to bring into this job, so much kindness, just being friendly and nice to people. That's one of the main things that has happened with this job. um but we're 2 weeks in, so going to continue on and see. I'll try to keep you guys posted as I go along. Another thing that I really like about working here is the distance from my home, because previously I worked in Montego Bay, Freeport, and I had a 7 o'clock shift, 7 a.m. shift, and I had to get up at 4:30 to actually make it to work on time, and it became so stressful on my body that I literally just could not take it anymore. And I did it for many years, but in the latter part I started getting ill. I started consistently being late to work, all because of the fact that it was taking a toll on my body. Now I generally live like 15-20 minutes from where I work. That's a huge reduction in the roughly hour and a half that I used to have to travel for work. So that is a big difference. I feel like I actually will be able to have a good work life balance once I get into my shift, because I'm on training still, so I'm not in the shift as yet. So once I actually get into the working shift, then I feel like I'll be able to have a good work life balance, primarily because of the short distance that I have to travel for work. And that's something that was super important to me. So when I was switching jobs and getting back into the space of working, it was really important for me to find work somewhere that was close to home, that offers a shift that will allow me to actually still make content, still be an individual, and not to become completely consumed with work. Yes, I am a bit consumed with it now, primarily because of the training shift, because the training shift is 8:30 to 5, so that's the entire day. But after that, I think it's going to be next week, then the shift is going to change and it will be more feasible for me to actually have more time for myself and have more time for you guys, right? So that was something that was super important, and I am so glad that it's working out this way, because over the years I have learned that when you are too consumed with work, you lose your sense of identity, you lose the sense of what you're doing for your personal self. I mean, I was at the point like I didn't even have the time to pray. That's how bad it was. Like I was praying on bus and taxis in my mind and stuff, but I really didn't have the time for real spirituality at all, because I was so consumed with work. And then the time that I would be off, me have to clean up my house, what, the yard, all of these things, because the place is a mess. Well, it's kind of a mess now based on the shift, but I know that once I change over, things will change, because the shift will be more feasible for a normal life. Right? But that's just a quick update for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this type of content. Again, if you are looking to, change jobs, or you're looking to go on an interview soon, as I have said before, my tips work. But if there are two things that I just want to remind you of, even if you haven't watched that video yet, which you need to go and watch that video and subscribe to my channel. Look your interviewers in the eye. You are talking to real people. They are not robots. They are people with feelings and emotion. Look them in the eye and find a question or something that will break the ice to make the environment more relaxed. All right? But again, remember to subscribe to the channel, guys. Your subscription, they help me so much. I need it. I need it. So subscribe to the channel and tell your friends. Thank you so much for the love and the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.